Phil, what do you hope for from the government in terms of support? I guess especially with football now, there's a very big, you might say, well, pardon my saying this, alam mo dami pagkaninas Kogon, di ba, na sa umpisa ganun, but how can we sustain, and what support do you expect to sustain the interest?
Well, I'm on now. Obviously, there was the whole matter with a facility.
Oh, the facility.
We obviously qualified for the semi-finals, and there was a lack of a facility.
Yeah.
And obviously, Pinoy expressed his how he wants to.
If I'm not mistaken, the initial sort of floating the idea that Taguig might have a place for a world-class football field and stadium. No?
I think just bringing in a structure and supporting the structure. I mean, right now we have the schools, but then after schools, where do you go with football?
That's right.
I think just creating a structure for football. It doesn't have to be, obviously, to improve football, you probably need masses and masses amounts of money.
Yes.
But there's other ways you can promote football. I mean, with the academy, it's not, we don't need big financial support, but it's just showing the enthusiasm. When we come in and teach the trainers, it's the enthusiasm that they'll maybe provide the public schools with equipment.
Yes.
Because we can't provide equipment, but maybe the government can provide the public schools with equipment, and then promote the competitions and host the competitions, so that there's constant promotion for football.
You know, this reminds me, when I was principal in Ateneo, every year we'd give dozens of basketballs and soccer balls. Because every year we buy new basketballs and new soccer balls, and every year we send it to Cebu. We send it to you might want to tap some of the private schools.
Because one thing we're afraid of is if we come in and do a 3-day course, then what happens next? We want to sustain.
That's right.
Sustain the coaching, the training. So we want to monitor everything, and we want to come back knowing that the training has been implemented. They have used the equipment. They've maximised what they've learned, and that's what we want to happen.
Okay, because with technology, I guess it's much easier to sort of coordinate with the schools and places you've been to.
Yeah.
So, James, what do you think? What would you like to? What are you going to wish for in terms?
Wish for, if anything, a development program from the government, like, because we don't want this to be a short term. We want it to be a long term thing, like the kickstart for football.
Yeah.
And we want.
You guys started with your schools, and then you went to Chelsea, right?
We were at Chelsea since 9 years old.
9 years old.
9 years old, and then we finished when we were like 20, 21.
So all from 9 to 21.
Yeah, so if anything, we know how a development centre works.
Okay.
So that if anything, that's what we want to bring to the Philippines, really, because we want little kids, like we hear their parents, they say they want to see their kids playing on ESPN and the Suzuki Cup in the future. So it'd be nice to have something like that for them.
And I think when we were in Bangkok before the Suzuki Cup, and right in the middle of Bangkok they have this massive sports complex where you have
in the
national stadium, you have
just like Rizal Memorial, huh?
You have tennis courts, you have badminton courts, you have basketball courts, you have all sports
in
the middle of Bangkok, and everyone doesn't go nightclubbing when they socialise. They go and play football. They go and play basketball. So at night the running track is filled with
young people.
With young people wanting to keep a healthy lifestyle, and I think
maybe Taguig can provide that.
Yeah, Taguig,
you know, Father, when we played in Bacolod a few years back, in the under-17 women's national tournament, we saw in Bacolod, in San Carlos, massive land. It was all developed, so flat land siya, di ba?
Yeah.
And then everybody can play football.
Okay.
In the middle of the flat land is the munisipyo ng Bacolod, ng San Carlos. I think it was Mayor Lacson, if I'm correct. And he allowed,
Bubong Lacson, right?
He allowed everyone to play. So you can see paghapon na, yung tricycle driver, yung mga dikotse na homeowners, they would stop and play each other.
Yeah.
Diba? So these are tricycle drivers, these are jeepney drivers, from the market, they would come and play each other. So it's open. In Manila kasi ang problema natin is yung venue ng mga mahihirap na bata, yung public.
That's right, that's right.
Yes, venue, kawawa naman.
You know, there is someone got in touch with me, and they're proposing to redevelop Rizal Park. And remember that one of the biggest single chunks of land within Manila is cultural center, 60 hectares. No? So I think I heard there are plans to develop that. You know, so okay, Kiefer.